Let's go to see homework 3 for chapter 3. The first three questions, you have to look to the different graphs. So problem number 1, which countries shown have more than 60 million tourists per year? So you have to check the chart and decide which countries has more than 60 million. Number 2, it's a line graph, so you have to approximate the paid attendance in 2000. So you have to check for 2000 what was approximately the attendance. Same thing, we have a line graph, so between what year shows did the greatest decrease in number of students. So you have to give me the 2 years, let's say from 2000 to 2004 or from 2002 to 2003 and so on. So you have to check the 2 years and give me the 2 years with the greatest decrease. You have to go based on the chart. Problem number 4, you have to give me the coordinates for point C. Don't forget, first is the X, then is the Y. Problem number 5, you have to check if these 3 points is a solution of the given linear equation. So you have to substitute X and Y and figure out what's going on. Problem number 6, you have the equation y is equal to 1 over 3x minus 1. So in this case, when x is 3, what is your y? And then when y is equal to negative 1, what is your x? By the way, the problems that you have are very similar, but the numbers will be slightly different because I use a test generator. Similar problem, number 7, you have the equation. So you have to figure out the value of y when x is 0, when x is 3, and then when y is 0, what is the value of x? Next one, you have to solve this equation for y. That means it must be in the form of y is equal, let's say, to 3x plus 2. Determine if the given equation is a linear equation in 2 variables. You have to say yes or no. Number 10, you have to graph a linear equation, but first of all you are going to have some points for x and y, and you have to figure out, for example, when x is 0, what is the value of y, and then for another value of x, what is your y, and then you have to graph the linear equation. Problem number 11, you have to graph the equation y is equal to negative 7. And problem number 12, you have to give me the 2 intercepts, as you can see, the x-intercept and the y-intercept. Problem 13 is very similar. You have to give me the values of the 4 intercepts. You have to give me the coordinates. Problem number 14, you have to graph the equation negative x plus 3y is equal to 9. So in this case, you have to figure out the value for x and what is the value for y. Repeat it a couple of times and then plot the points and create a straight line, and these are the tools that you have to use. Problem number 15 is exactly the same as problem number 14. Figure out y for a couple of points of x, and then you have the points and you can graph the line. Number 16, the same way as the previous one. So yeah, but before, it is a good plan to plot the intercepts. So when x is 0, what is the value of y? When y is 0, what is the value of x? You have the intercepts, and then you can graph the line. And problem number 17, graph in a piece of paper the equation negative 2 over 3x minus 4, and then you check which one is the correct answer.